Hello and welcome back to Elderflowerings, where we cherish the wisdom gathered over a lifetime. Have you ever looked at a couple, perhaps your grandparents or older neighbors, who have navigated life side by side for 50, 60, even 70 years and wondered how? In a world where relationships can sometimes feel fleeting, what's the invisible thread that holds two people together through decades of change, challenge, joy, and the simple rhythm of everyday life? We often hear about romance, about grand gestures and initial sparks. But those who have truly gone the distance know that while romance has its place, the bedrock of a partnership that lasts half a century or more is built on something deeper, quieter, and far more resilient. It goes beyond romance. Today, we're pulling back the curtain, not on fairy tales, but on the enduring realities of long-term partnership. We'll explore 5 profound secrets, the real lived experiences shared by elders who've mastered the art of staying together, growing together, and finding enduring connection long after the honeymoon phase fades. These aren't quick fixes. They're foundational truths forged in the crucible of decades. So, grab a comforting cup of tea, settle in, and let's explore the wisdom of lifelong love. By the end of our time together, you might see commitment, companionship, and yes, even love in a richer, more sustainable light. Secret number 1, the unspoken contract of mutual respect, even when you disagree. This might sound obvious, but the elders emphasize a level of respect that goes far deeper than just politeness. It's a fundamental acknowledgement of the other person's inherent worth, their autonomy, and their right to their own feelings and perspectives, especially when you're in conflict. Think about it. Over 50 years, you will inevitably disagree. You'll have different opinions on finances, parenting, where to live, how to spend your time. You might have different ways of loading the dishwasher or different tolerances for clutter. Romance can't paper over these differences forever. What can bridge the gap is an unwavering baseline of respect. This means truly listening, not just waiting for your turn to talk. It means trying to understand why your partner feels the way they do, even if you don't agree with the feeling itself. It means validating their experience. I understand why you're frustrated, before jumping in with your own viewpoint. Many elders spoke of learning, often the hard way, that trying to win an argument is always a loss for the partnership. The goal isn't to be right. It's to understand and be understood, and to find a way forward together. This respect also means cherishing their strengths and accepting their weaknesses without constant criticism. It's seeing them as a whole person, flaws and all, and choosing to honor that person day in and day out. Imagine Martha and George, married 58 years. George is naturally cautious with money, while Martha is more spontaneous. Early on, this caused friction, but over time, they learned respect. George learned to respect Martha's desire for experiences, understanding it wasn't frivolous, but tied to her sense of joy. Martha learned to respect George's need for security, understanding it wasn't stinginess, but rooted in his life experiences. They didn't magically agree, but they learned to navigate their differences from a place of mutual regard, valuing the person more than the point of contention. That deep, abiding respect is the invisible mortar holding the bricks together. Secret number 2, cultivating shared roots while allowing separate branches. A tree needs strong roots anchoring it firmly in the ground, but it also needs branches that can reach for the sun and grow independently. Elders often describe successful long-term partnerships in a similar way. You need a strong foundation of shared values, history, core beliefs, and mutual goals. These are the roots. This is the us that you build together. But crucially, you also need to allow each other the space to be individuals, to have separate interests, friendships, passions, and even just quiet time alone. These are the branches. A partnership where two people become completely enmeshed, losing their individual identities, often struggles over the long haul. Resentment can build if one person feels stifled or that their personal growth is hindered. Over 50 years, people change, interests evolve. What you loved doing together at 30 might not be what excites you at 70. The secret is to nurture the shared core while actively encouraging and celebrating each other's individual evolution. It's about being each other's biggest cheerleader for personal pursuits, not feeling threatened by them. Think of Eleanor and James, married 62 years. Eleanor discovered a passion for pottery in her late 50s, spending hours in her studio. James, meanwhile, loved his woodworking shop. They didn't necessarily share these hobbies, but they shared the joy each found in them. James would proudly display Eleanor's pottery. Eleanor would admire James's latest creation. They maintained their shared life, family dinners, travel, community involvement, but fiercely protected each other's need for individual space and growth. This balance prevents the relationship from becoming stagnant or claustrophobic. It keeps things interesting and allows both partners to bring fresh energy and perspectives back to the shared life. It's the understanding that a strong us is made of two strong me's. Secret number 3: mastering the art of the quiet apology and everyday forgiveness. Life together, especially over many decades, is filled with small bumps, minor annoyances, and unintentional hurts. You'll say the wrong thing, forget something important, be grumpy after a bad day, or leave your socks on the floor for the 1,000th time. Elders emphasize that the ability to navigate these minor infractions with grace is absolutely critical. This isn't necessarily about grand, dramatic apologies, though those have their place. More often, it's about the quiet apology, the small gesture that says, "I messed up," or "I see you." It might be bringing your partner a cup of coffee after a tense morning, doing a chore you know they dislike without being asked, or simply offering a warm hug and a soft, "sorry about earlier." Equally important is the capacity for everyday forgiveness. This means choosing not to sweat the small stuff, not keeping score of minor grievances, and understanding that your partner, like you, is imperfect. It's letting go of the irritation over the misplaced keys or the forgotten errand, recognizing it as human error rather than a personal slight. Couples who last don't let these small pebbles build into mountains. They address them quickly, gently, and move on. They understand that holding on to resentment over minor issues poisons the well of goodwill that every long relationship needs. An elder couple shared a simple story. One morning, he accidentally spilled coffee on her important paperwork. His immediate reaction wasn't defensiveness, but a quiet, "Oh goodness, I am so sorry, let me help clean that up." Her reaction wasn't anger, but a sigh and a, "It's okay. Accidents happen." That small exchange, filled with a quiet apology and immediate forgiveness, is a microcosm of how they've handled countless minor bumps over 55 years. It's a muscle they've intentionally strengthened. We're exploring some deep truths here about what makes love last. If any of these secrets are resonating with your own experiences or observations, let us know in the comments below. Perhaps share one small act of respect or forgiveness you've witnessed or practiced. And if you are finding value in this conversation, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to Elderflowerings. Your support helps us continue sharing this precious wisdom. Now, let's get back to the secrets of enduring partnership. Secret number 4. Finding humor in the trenches and knowing when to laugh together. Life inevitably throws curveballs. There will be stressful times, awkward moments, periods of hardship, and just plain absurdity. Elders consistently point to a shared sense of humor as a vital tool for navigating the inevitable bumps in the road. Being able to laugh together, not at each other, but with each other, about life's imperfections, mishaps, and even yourselves, can be incredibly bonding. It diffuses tension, provides perspective, and reminds you that you're a team navigating the often ridiculous human experience. This isn't about making light of serious pain, but about finding moments of levity even amidst challenges. It's the ability to share an eye roll over a frustrating situation, chuckle at a past mistake you made together, or find the humor in a minor domestic disaster, like the time the roast dinner caught fire. A shared history becomes fertile ground for inside jokes and fond, funny memories that reinforce your connection. Knowing what makes your partner laugh and being able to bring that lightness when it's needed is a skill honed over years. It's a pressure release valve that prevents things from getting too heavy. Many long-married couples describe how laughter pulled them through tough parenting years, financial worries, or health scares. It wasn't the solution, but it was the balm that made the difficulty more bearable. It's the shared glance across a crowded room that says, "Can you believe this?" It's the quiet chuckle late at night over something silly that happened years ago. Humor is the connective tissue that keeps the spirit of the partnership flexible and resilient. Secret number 5. Weathering life's storms side by side, not face to face. Over 50, 60, or 70 years, life will bring significant storms, illness, loss of loved ones, financial hardship, career setbacks, family crises. These are the times that test the very foundation of a partnership. The secret elders show is the importance of facing these challenges as a unified team, standing side by side, facing the problem, rather than turning face to face in blame or frustration. When a storm hits, the instinct can sometimes be to lash out at the closest person, or to withdraw into individual coping mechanisms. Couples who endure learn to consciously lean towards each other. They become each other's refuge, sounding board, and source of strength. This means offering unwavering support even when you feel drained yourself. It means picking up the slack when your partner is struggling. It means reminding each other of your shared strength and resilience. It's about recognizing that the problem is the enemy, not your partner. Think of the vows, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer. These aren't just words, they are commitments that are truly tested during life's major storms. Elders describe developing an almost instinctual understanding of when their partner needs support, often without words being necessary. It's the hand squeeze during a difficult doctor's appointment, the quiet presence after a loss, the shared determination to overcome a financial blow. Successfully navigating these storms together deepens the bond in ways that calm seas never could. It builds a profound trust and a shared narrative of resilience. You look back and know, we got through that together, and that knowledge strengthens you for whatever comes next. It transforms shared hardship into shared history and deepens the meaning of partnership. 5 decades. It's a staggering length of time to share a life with someone. As we've heard, the secrets to making it work go far beyond the initial flames of romance. It's about the deep, steady burn of mutual respect, the delicate dance between shared roots and individual growth, the daily practice of quiet forgiveness, the saving grace of shared humor, and the unwavering commitment to face life's storms as a team. None of this is easy. It requires intention, effort, patience, and a whole lot of grace for your partner and for yourself. But the elders tell us time and time again that the rewards are immeasurable. The comfort of knowing someone truly sees you, the security of a shared history, the joy of lifelong companionship, and the quiet satisfaction of having built a life together. These are the precious fruits of an enduring partnership. It's a different kind of love, perhaps, than the one portrayed in movies. It's quieter, deeper, tested by time and adversity, and ultimately profoundly beautiful in its resilience and authenticity. Thank you for joining us today at Elderflowerings as we explored these profound insights. What secret resonated most with you? Or perhaps you know a couple who embodies these qualities. Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. We learned so much from each other. If you found this conversation meaningful, please give the video a like and consider subscribing to Elderflowerings for more wisdom gleaned from lives well lived. Sharing this video might also brighten the day of someone you know. Thank you for watching. May you find warmth and wisdom in your own connections. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.